The Andes Mountains in Patagonia rise from sea level to over 4,000 meters. In 2004, Steve Ogle and Chad Sayers went there to go trekking. Trekking is risky. One of the biggest dangers trekkers face is the weather.
The way the wind moves in Patagonia, it comes sometimes in fierce gusts. You know, you just can't predict it.
Steve and Chad plan to ski a route across the snow and ice where no one had ever been before. The trip began well.
The weather was incredible. It was calm, clear, warm. It was like paradise.
But in Patagonia, the weather can change suddenly. In a storm, winds can reach speeds of 200 kilometers per hour. Not long into their trip, Steve and Chad saw and felt a storm coming.
And just like that, it got black.
The wind began to blow. They set up their tent for protection. The wind reached a speed of 160 kilometers per hour. The wind blew the snow and created a ground blizzard. Steve and Chad were trapped. For 3 days, the men stayed in the tent as the snow slowly covered it. The situation was dangerous. Their tent was disappearing under the snow, and the risk of it collapsing was high, so they had to remove the snow.
It's just so powerful.
The men were trapped in their tent for 10 more days while the snow continued to bury it.
When we were in that tent and that storm was hitting us so hard, we really felt like we could just disappear out there.
The storm continued for 2 weeks. The men began to worry about running out of food, but then the storm ended. It had dropped 2.5 meters of snow on the tent. Ground blizzards are not unusual in Patagonia. Chad and Steve certainly now have a clearer understanding of the risks of trekking in the Andes. Since the men left, no one has returned to this part of Patagonia.